All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Let me know how does it sound, and appreciate you guys
All
joining
right,
me.
guys, thank you for joining me today.
All right, all right, Loretta, thank you for the 5x5, Smoking Swamp Outdoors, Blind Survivor, Marco, and Scorpio Tiger. Thank you, appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Johnny. All right, guys. So, I guess tonight's topic, rather, we're going to talk about the Shot Show After Action Report. I don't know what else to call it, or just my experience, my first experience at the Shot Show, which I thought was pretty scrappy. Cat, I didn't get your email. If you can email me again, guys. When you email me, sometimes you have to email me once, twice, or three times. I do miss a lot. When I type people's names in, it'll come up, but other than that, I apologize for missing it the first time. So, with that, yeah, guys. So the Shot Show. I mean, we're not going to talk long on it. A lot of you watched. Hopefully, a lot of you watched the live stream when I was there. It was a lot, man. It was a lot of shit going on there. I didn't know actually where to begin, where to end. I tried my best. I think next year I have a better idea on how to do it. The second floor, rather the main level, if you will, I know how to tackle that a lot better, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best next year to have a better phone signal, right? So I can live stream without any fucking bullshit. James Osborne, congratulations. James Osborne said he's a grandfather for the first time grandfather. So congratulations on that. I know a lot of older guys, they get happy when they see their first grandkid. After like the third or fourth, you're like, all right, man, same shit, different day. But when you're first time, it's a big to do. So very good. So supposedly, guys, I think New York is getting snow, or rather, upstate is getting snow. I don't think we're getting snow down here. We're getting rain, like we always do. But yeah, we'll dive. Touch on um, the video I did earlier today. It was so last minute, but it needed to be said. But before we get into that, um, yeah. So anyway, guys, as far as the shot show goes, guys, if you guys are thinking about going, uh, don't think about it. Do be there. Go. Um, there's a lot to be seen there. Next year's shot show, guys, that's 2024, January 23rd to January 26th. That is next year's shot show. You have a whole year to plan for it, so plan accordingly. Now, I know that a couple of preppers were supposed to go and they couldn't make it. I know Road Preparedness said she was going to go and she couldn't make it. Don't know what that you know shit happens, right? And so it would have been cool to meet up with her in person. It would have been cool to meet up with a lot of people in person. And here's the other thing, guys. If you guys are going to go to the SHOT Show next year, we have to coordinate to meet one another. We can't meet each other by chance. That show is so big. I think if the entire prepper YouTube channel community went to the show, we would probably only bump into three, maybe four of us, especially when you're not looking for the person or you don't know what the person actually looks like in real life, if that makes sense. All right, Scrappy Cat, I will read the email. Um, but yeah, we should definitely turn out to something like that. Listen, there was a lot of shit for preppers, but you had to find it. And I saw that on my last day there when I was walking around. I'm like, oh man, this is pretty cool. Like the Fortress clothing, uh, it looks like body armor that I wore to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's winter outing. That thing kept me warm the entire time. I had the pants on. I had the base layer up top, and I was warm the entire time. I did not need a jacket, and I look like a black Buzz Lightyear with this thing on, but it was well worth it. Roaming Prepper, the Venetian hosted it. I would. It depends on the kind of person you are. I wouldn't stay at the Venetian. The Venetian's crowded. Now the hotel I was in, I was perfectly fine with, um, but staying at the Venetian or any of those hotels in the immediate area just seems crowded. Smoking, smoking swamp outdoors. So if you are a YouTuber and you have a website, you can go under the media pass. Chuck Norris Gun Club, PrepperCon wouldn't be bad. We need a smaller venue than the Venetian Hotel because that would be way too big for us. Um, but to get there, guys, you can use your YouTube channel, especially if you have a certain amount of subscribers, because you're considered media. And if you have a website to match, you'll be fine. I think most of us have a website, or at the very least, a URL. Just create a website now, and so next year you can get in. And it's free if you go under Media Pass. Now, there are a lot of other ways you can get to the SHOT Show. I got under Media. Bear Independent got under Internet, something another. Internet Store or something like that. And then there were exhibitors, people who have um, exhibits there, booths, right? So, and then there was a couple others. There was law enforcement, if you're a cop or a fireman, uh, not so much a fireman, but if you're a cop or military, and there was like two others that I can't remember, but I saw the different color badges. So, again, guys, Tony Gotts, it wasn't soft body armor. It was thermal. It was thermal gear. It was cold weather clothing. But I just looked fucking weird in it. Let's put it like this. I looked so weird in it that when I got to stores, I took it off. I had a t-shirt underneath. I took it off. I wasn't about to walk in there and people be like, "Oh my god, you from space? What NASA program are you in?" It was just, it looks ridiculous, but it keeps you warm. J Rock 323. Why you hating Canadian prepper? I don't hate the man. I hate his messages. Let's put it like that. And I don't trust anybody who talks about the United States and other countries, but will omit their countries. Hudson Valley Prepping. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If you guys are willing to go to an outdoor prepper event or prepper fest where we can all meet up in New York, it's bring your tents, bring your shelters kind of deal. I don't think there are any hotels in the immediate area, but that's for preppers who can rough it. And if you can rough it, sleep out of your car, sleep in your van, pitch a tent, pitch a hammock, then we could possibly do that. I know Bear Independent is looking to do. Bear Independent wants to do something similar for preppers as well. He had mentioned it in Las Vegas, so I thought somebody needs to fucking start something. That's all I know. Whether it's Hudson Valley Prepping or Bear Independent, somebody start some shit, you know. But Canadian Crowder, I like that. If Chuck Norris Gun Club, you're keeping up with what's going on with the whole what is it? Crowder and Candace Owens and Matt Walsh. That seems to be a mess. I still don't even know what the fuck's going on. I'm watching videos and I'm like, what the fuck? So that whole conservative army, if you will, is falling apart. For those of you that are keeping up to what's going on that. Other than that, I really don't know. Does SEO do a prepper fest? If he does, then maybe we should all go down to his thing, right? If he does, I got to talk to him. By the way, if he does, I think you're right. No, he does do something. You know what, guys? With them, we should contact him and fucking talk to him about it. Wolf, Jesse says I'm with Crowder. Yeah, listen, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that they're eating each other up over there. fucking Crowder and Candace Owen got destroyed apparently earlier. Then you have that little weasel that I can't stand. Tim Ferriss? No. Tim something. Can't stand that dude. The guy looks like a fucking moving cockroach. There's just something about him. Everybody should be homesteading on Chuck Norris Gun Club, but Tim Pool, thank you. I don't know why the hell I said Tim Ferriss. Yeah, Tim Pool. Yeah, I can't stand that guy. Canadian Crowder is Canadian. Oh, okay. Yes, it was Tim Pool. Don't like that dude. I like what he says. There's just something about him that does rub me the wrong way. That's all. That's all it is. But yes, hey, my mother Sparks, what's going on? Oh shit! So last night, also, guys, I have to apologize for last night. Um, I scheduled this. I thought I scheduled tonight's live stream tonight, but instead I scheduled it last night. And I know that Ontario Prepper and Northern Girl Hobbies were trying to contact me, and I saw the thing lighting up. I didn't think to answer it. I was like, I'll look at it later, and then I fell asleep. Then I get up, and then I see in the chat. I see in the chat this morning when I did the video. Oh, is Jason okay? How come he missed his live stream? I'm like, I didn't fucking miss a live stream. My live stream's fucking tonight. What are these people talking about? Then I go and check the date and time. I'm like, motherfucker, Jason strikes again. Me and my stupidity. So again, we of course I fuck up, and people were asking what was wrong, and actually Northern Girl texted me, "You okay?" I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Your live stream last night." I go, "I didn't have a fucking live stream last night." This is what I'm saying to myself, but yeah, I fucked that up. So I apologize for that, and I apologize for the confusion over that. Uh, but nonetheless, it was one of my fucking absent-minded moments. So, guys, JD, yeah. So the Shot Show. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Uh, the American Outdoor, the Great American Outdoor Expo that's in PA. I thought they had a lot of firearms, but man, did the Shot Show have so? Listen, if I had, if I lived in a state that allowed to have firearms, I would have ordered fucking every single firearm they had to offer there, or just about. I saw cowboy six shooters that I've never seen. I never was able to hold until this show. I've seen them in glass cases. I've seen them on TV shows. I get to hold them in my hand. I'm like, yo, the fucking power behind these things were awesome. Um, it's and there was so many handguns there. I was just like, what the fuck, man? It was awesome. I mean, every rifle under the fucking sun was there. Revolvers. Yes, I meant revolvers. Sorry, revolvers and handguns. Right. So I mean, like, it was just there was just so many. There were rifles I probably have no business buying, and I would have bought them just to say I own this. You know. I mean, like, to move out of New York City now just to own some of those weapons. Oh my god, I'm in. I'm so fucking in. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here so that I could just buy some shit. Yeah, Apocalyptic Ben. New York City does have more firearms than New Yorkers, which is fucking insane. JD. No, I'm gonna buy all of them just to fucking stare at them. Of course, to shoot them. And I saw Leverett. Listen, everything under the sun, guys. Everything. Every firearm company was out there, just about anyway. And listen, when I was doing a live stream, remember I said that I said, oh, I never heard of this company. Some of you guys are like, what are you, retarded? You never heard of this company? I'm like, no, I never heard of this. I'm not a gun guy. I was old school at that. When I was in the firearms, when I was in the firearms when I was a kid, I only knew the basic ones. Again, Browning, Smith and Wesson, H&K, Beretta. Right, these are the companies that I knew. I get there and there are fucking so many other companies. I'm like, my god, you could go. I mean, listen, I would have fucking sold a house. I would have sold my kidneys, possibly my firstborn. My firstborn's too old, but yo, I mean, there was so many fucking holy shit. I mean, like, holy shit. Now, Glock, I don't like Glocks. Yes, I have shot some of them off. I am not a fan of Glocks. I'm really not a fan of firearms that don't have hammers. And I know that they're starting to make a lot of firearms, or they have been making a lot of firearms that don't have hammers. But I'm definitely not a Glock fan. So I walked around the Glock thing as much as I could, or cut through it without even looking at a Glock. I'm just not a fan of it. But I would absolutely next year. I should be out of New York City. I should be down south somewhere or out east. Out east. I'm sorry. Further west. I'm absolutely gonna take a large sum of money and fucking buy as much as I can. I will worry about the ammo later. If I have to whittle ammo out of wood, I will because I'll be so broke. But whatever it is, guys, I'm going out there. That is my goal next year, to get me some of those. I mean, listen, some of them were just snazzy looking, and some of them were just collection pieces too. There were like this one handgun that looked like a 45. It was a 45. It looked like the 45 out of Face Off with Nicolas Cage and Travolta. Nicolas Cage's character having the two gold-plated 45s or 40 cals that he had. I was like, that's the one. I was ready to get that. You know, what I mean, like, listen, forget it. I could talk all day about that shit, but someone just asked me if I found land. I found 3 possible land areas. I'm going to call them up tomorrow and see what the next step is. So I'll call them up and see what the next step is tomorrow. But Face Off, yeah, Face Off was a fucking awesome movie. But anyway, like, listen, I don't want to talk anymore about it because it's just going to piss me off. Because here in New York, it seems to be, yes, Paladin 1. There were some pimp guns there. The prepping artist, I didn't see any Desert Eagles at all. So, someone said that was. But I mean, you could go for, whatever. You can make, and he goes, that was not a joke. Okay, Johnny. No, I read your previous one. Do they even make Desert Eagles anymore? I mean, like, I don't know. Won't get better by shit now. Well, hopefully the economy won't collapse in on itself. At least just stay basically long enough for me to go to the next SHOT Show and get what I need. Um, but yeah, it was fucking awesome. And then, guys, so now here was the thing. What I found surprising about the SHOT Show. Um, so Ken Stepp, I went to the ATF booth and I went to the FBI booth. I was a little surprised why there was so many people there, up their asses, like talking to them, and like this jocularity going on with them. They were like, "Hey," giving high fives. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Um, it was weird, but anyway, um, with that, there were a lot of prepper stuff, but there was something I was surprised about. Um, Ready Wise is there. Ready Wise Food. I didn't see any other the companies there, but Ready Wise Food was there, and they had such a tiny booth. Like I mean, like we all know who they are. They're pretty. See you later, Wolfang. They were pretty. They're a pretty big freeze dried food company, and I didn't. They had such a tiny booth. I was like, what the hell is this? The booth was small enough that I could afford it. And it didn't seem like they were giving anything away. There was like 4 of them just standing there, like they had no, no pizzazz about them. They weren't like, hey guys, you want some sample of some freeze dried food, the worst shitty freeze dried food you can eat. They didn't say anything, just standing there. And there was some booths that were just like, I didn't even get why they were there, but whatever. Um, it was just it was weird. And like Hot Hands, the hand warmer people, they were there, and they had a big exhibition, or they had like 6 7 booths in the one, and they weren't giving anything out. They were just there, and then like, what are you gonna ask them? Like, you're gonna be like, hey guys, how do these things work? It's fucking Hot Hands, man. Like, I didn't expect to see them there. ATF, like I said, being there. Adriana, yes, I am looking at Tennessee still. Tennessee and West Virginia. I'm looking at Tennessee for business, West Virginia for a bug out land, and if not, Oklahoma, near and around Bear Independence people. And then Idaho. Still looking at Idaho. Just that Idaho's very, very far away from family and everybody else. So it's just something to consider. But when I told you guys about Idaho, I started rethinking it. And I looked at it on the map. I'm like, I am so fucking far away from everyone, you know. So I don't know. Pinup Prepper said, I just heard someone had words. Someone had words with the Canadian prepper. Who was it? I don't know who had words with him. It wasn't me. I just made a statement or an observation. I made an observation. So get a blunderbuss. You can use anything else. Oh, Vision. No, I didn't even ask him about it. I did on my Instagram. You can see me walking past the ATF and the FBI again. They were like, listen, guys, they're up to no good. It's the bottom line. I don't know how else you can look at it or describe it. They were up to no good. Um, it, why would you be there? You know, like if you were recruiting, that would be one thing, but they weren't recruiting. They had information on firearm safety, which, listen, all right, I get it. If you're pushing that, then that's fine, you know. But they had like, I don't know, 14 agents there, at least that's 12 to 14 agents, 12 to 14 agents just to talk about firearm safety. You know, I mean, I don't know, I don't know. Keep my country's name out of your mouth. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like, Hudson Valley or Mike. Right, keep my fucking country's name out of your fucking mouth. That should be a T-shirt directed at him. But anyway, um, yeah, guys, I thought it was a lot. And if you go there next year, for those that are going, first of all, you got to let me know because I'd be interested and excited to meet any one of you guys. And you have to go with a plan. You have to have a plan. Um, I didn't have a plan, or I had somewhat of a plan, and it worked out all right. But for example, there were companies that I didn't know was there, like Hazard Four. They're a tactical bag company. They were there. Had no fucking clue, zero. Now, according to their video, I figured out where they were, but yeah, I didn't even know they were there. So there were a lot of companies, guys, that were there. And I was supposed to go back to a table, completely forgot about it. Just remembered right now. I told the guy, let me finish my live stream. I'll stop by a table, and completely forgot about the guy's fucking table. Shit. But did you buy anything? Patty S, I did buy. Patty S, did you get the t-shirts? Let me know. And yes, I bought a couple of things. So okay, all right. Thank you, Patty S, for bringing this up because this is just going to piss me off. So I bought the spacesuit, the thermal spacesuit from Fortress Clothing. I'm going to do a small video. Actually, I'm not going to do a video on it. I'll take pictures of the gear, post it in the community board, and give you guys the link to check it out. If you like cold weather camping, or you're in cold weather a lot, or you work, this is the gear to get. So I bought that. I also bought a one of those hunting cams. The hell are they called again? And I bought one of them for the trip that I'm taking so that I can have eyes on my car or my camping spot when I leave to go get something, whether to eat, pick up, whatever that is, because people are stealing shit at the campsites all over the country, right? So, and also to watch my car at night to make sure uh, nobody's fucking around on it, right? So I buy this thing. It doesn't get delivered. It gets delivered, and they drop it off Saturday here. Trail cams. Thank you, Gene, and thank you, Midwest Bow. Trail cams, right? So I get the trail cam, and I order it, and they tell me, "Oh, it won't be here till next week." I go, "Okay." I said, "You know what? That's good because I have a winter outing with Mike from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival." Lo and behold, it gets shipped out that week, sent to my house Saturday while I'm gone. So of course, in this building, they fucking steal everything, and it was gone. So I contacted the company, told them they stole it, and they were like, "All right, we'll send you out a new one." I said, "So yeah, well, they have to find it. If they're looking for the trail cam, they'll find. Listen, if I can't put the trail cam somewhere where it won't be too, obvious, then I'm not going to hang it up, obviously, right? But I've also seen videos of them busting people's windows out while they're sleeping in the vehicle. So that's the reason for the trail cam. It's a security camera, so that's all it is, and it can record and whatever. Yes, my mother Spark. I will be getting a PO box after that fucking fiasco. I'm just like, I thought I was going to be home for it. That's why I didn't think. You know what? Not an excuse. I'm getting a PO box or a UPS address so that so people can start shipping shit there. That sucks. It really does. But anyway, that's the last time people are gonna steal shit from me because I'll break their fucking knees. 2021, I'm not moving to Texas or Arizona. I will be visiting Arizona, but I'm not moving there. It looks like I'll be moving either to Tennessee, West Virginia, which I'm not excited about, but or I don't know, But I'm definitely out of here by hopefully by June. Get a virtual PO box. What is a virtual PO box? I know. Yeah, explain that to me later. What a virtual PO box is. You need dependable rain. Why do you want to move out of New York State? Why do I want to move out of New York State? Because New York State sucks dick. It's the fucking dick suckingest country. It's like that of in California. Both of them. Why'd you want to live somewhere where you can't own firearms or have anything called freedoms? So, and I mean, I'll be traveling a lot, so where I move, I guess it doesn't really matter. Thanks, 2021. But I know one's for business and the other one's going to be for residents. So we shall wait and see. Real Zooch said, "Why are the Russians surrounding our coast with nuclear subs? They were only on the west coast and in the east coast and was one apiece. And not for nothing, guys, but our military is also watching this on satellite." So jumping into that real quick, the whole fear mongering, guys, with the fucking, oh my God, the subs are off this coast and that coast. This shit goes on all the time. All the time. We do it to them, they do it to us. The Chinese, I've heard, had their subs 200 miles off the Pacific coast, their California coast, one time or another. So they do it all the time, guys. It's nothing new. It's not the end of the world. It's not them. It's not an attack. Because if it's an attack, first of all, the United States would have already known about it before the communist prepper did a video on it. Anything that's going to happen, guys, and anything that's going to pop off, there will be no time to report it. There'll be no, "Hey guys, look at this. This is a possibility." Russians do it all the time. All the time. All right. So it's a scare tactic, is what it is. It's getting your fucking your anxiety up, getting your depression up, your fear up, so that you can fucking sit there and tune in each week on how to scare yourself. Watching shows like that or channels like that is like watching Fear the Walking Dead. It's a train wreck, but you got to finish it out, right? So you watch channels like that, or the guy with the crazy eyes, Full Spectrum. You watch videos like that, and you go, "Yo, you guys have been saying this shit for fucking years, and we're still here." Now, guys, eventually it's going to happen. And you know what guys like these two do, and others like them? You know what they do? They when it happens, and if it does happen, they're gonna be like, "See, I told you this was gonna happen." Yeah, man, a fucking clock is fucking right twice a day. So congratulations, you threw all this shit out at us, and then you sat there and said, "Oh my God, that one stuck to the wall," you know. Uh, well, right. Fucking Hudson Valley. We're all gonna die tomorrow. Buy my shit today. That's what he does. That's all it is, guys. It's a fear tactic. And again, he's looking to make money. But when you start fucking, trying to play like you got some fucking one up on everybody else, guys, look at my map here. Look at this thing. Right there. That's the Russians. They're in the water. You see? I told you they were coming. No, you fucking didn't, dick. The fucking military knew that they were making that trek across the ocean to that point, and they stayed there. Now, had they gotten closer into U.S. waters and then surfaced, then that would have been an issue. Then I would have been like, all right, that's war shit. Fucking surfacing and fucking, looking at the United States, arming this shit, then you fucking got it. But all that other bullshit fucking pointing at his stupid new TV, the guy has a fucking, and I just found this out, has a Tesla to pay for. Anybody that drives a Tesla should be wearing a fucking tampon with it. Sorry. Right? So anyway, Real Zooch, thank you for the donation. Listen, guys, if you're on here to make money, make money. There's nothing wrong with making money on YouTube. Absolutely nothing wrong. But if you're gonna sit there and fucking scare people to a point where they're emailing me, telling me, "Did you see what the communist prepper said? He said," and I'm like, "But he's not. He's just what the fuck." Does Tesla make tampons too? I think so. They're green tampons. They biodegradable. I don't know. Whatever. You could fucking throw them at the. So I mean, like guys, make your money. Do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Oh, Patty S. I'm sorry. I'm asking you this again. Did you get the T-shirts? I missed it. If you said yes or no, I am sorry. I'm sorry about that. The film. Listen, guys. There's a difference. There is a difference, right, guys? When you're warning people. You're like, guys, this is a possibility of this happening, and the Russians are off the water. Patty S says not yet. Fuck, man, I gotta check that out. All right, thank you. I'll check it out when I'm done with this. Because I sent them a week ago. I sent them before I went to the shot show. You shouldn't have gotten them already. But yeah. So I mean, guys, it's you. Like I said, make money. Just be fucking honest. Don't fucking scare people. Don't be like, guys, the Russians are here. If the Russians are right here, you have 7 days to buy some shit from my store. And you know what? I'll give you 25% off. Just put code Russians in the water. Like, seriously, dude, you're getting people's anxiety up. And that's what's actually annoying me, is that people are getting scared and legitimately scared and sick over this. I've had a couple people reach out to me asking me, do you think this is really going to happen? And I said, no. And who's the source? And they were like, communist prepper. I'm like, motherfucker, you got people fucking reaching out to me about fucking being scared. That's a fucking problem. But the problem is, guys, when you have bags of shits who are in it for themselves and care about no one else but themselves, that speaks volume. And I wish people could see through the bullshit. But I don't know. That's not true, dude. You're making things up. Overlander. YJ. I don't even know what you're talking about. Tracking said it's in production. Last time I was. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Patty S, for that update. I should have fucking known that ahead of time. But whatever. And that's the thing, JKR. JKR is right. JKR says, we need each other, right? So that's the thing, guys. We do need each other. But when you're fucking in it for yourselves, listen, bad enough, man. We are in a fucking world right now where it seems like people are in it for themselves. They're not in it for the gusto, and they just want to make their own money and pay their bills. Listen, I'm gonna tell you now. If this dude actually believed his own bullshit, he would not be buying a Tesla and all of these things and upgrading his warehouse and all this shit. He'd be making some real fucking moves. Now, I don't know whether or not he's I'm moving neighbor Bob, I'm moving myself. Why would I hire guys? I'm moving myself. Fuck that shit. But like if he actually believed in it. Oh, Overlander, YJ Overlander says I'm making up what he says. No, yeah, you know what? I'm how you say? I'm over exaggerating. Yes, you're right. But he is saying things like, guys, I told you this is gonna happen. I told you you better get rid because the shizzy's about to hit the fizzy or whatever the fuck he says, right? So not right about that. And YJ Overlander. I mean, listen, if that's your dude, then listen, defend him. But you're not going to defend him on this channel because I tell you this much: the guy is his own character assassination. The guy is basically fucking the prepper community and fucking scaring people into being sick. So again, Mr. YJ Overlander, you want to keep defending him? By all means, step into the arena. And listen, here's my other issue. I do not fucking trust anyone who talks shit about the United States, leaves his own country alone, and fucking sits there and act like he's American. The motherfucker's Canadian, has like a fucking 97 or 90% Americans, 90% of Americans watch his channel. Come on. Stop the bullshit. YJ Overlander, you're not speaking the truth though, so I'm not going to block you. If you listen, if you were speaking the truth, I'd be like, you know what, you're right, but you haven't been right yet. The only thing I see is you rubbing his dick on your face. That's all I see. Because I mean, listen, the guy's a bag of shit. And then on top of that, tells me some shit behind the scenes a few years ago that I'm not going to mention. But after that shit he told me, that's when I knew he wasn't a good dude. You know, he isn't about it. He ain't going out there and putting his shit out on the line. He ain't going out there and fucking helping out preppers. When motherfuckers need help, you see Canadian Prepper actually hands up, going to help people? Nope. No, YJ Overlander. I said if you were right, clean the Canadian dick out of your ears and listen to what I'm saying. Jesus, man. William Ashley, yes, he also said that we were going to get nuked last year, right? So we're still here. Listen, guys, eventually it's going to happen. Eventually, somewhere on this planet, a nuke's going to get dropped. That is without a doubt. I've said that before. I've said it again. Somebody is dropping a nuke somewhere. I just don't know where. You know, it's watch. uh, listen, guys, we don't know. All I can say is that it's gonna get real. That's without a doubt. But when? Who the fuck knows? To sit there and tell people when? Oh man, it's gonna be 3 months. 3 months, my dick in your mouth, man. That shit. I mean, like, you don't know that. And none of the military guys that I know are singing this shit. Yeah, William Ashley. I know the Russians have said that, but again, the Russians have said so much over the last year and a half. I don't even believe them. So if I don't believe them, I'm not believing Canadian Prepper. But I do believe that we're going to see some shit. Um, we're definitely going to see something. That's all I know. Um, no, I did not buy a gun at the SHOT Show because I can't own a gun here. And here's the other thing about the SHOT Show, real quick. If you live in New York State, a lot of gun manufacturers will not sell you a gun at one of these shows because they don't know the specifications of the firearm you need for the SHOT Show. I mean, for your state. So they rather not deal with it. I ran into that problem in the Great American uh, Outdoor Expo, right? But listen, guys, and I know some people are like, you're hating on him. I'm not hating on him. I'm hating on the fact that he's making people sick. He's scaring people. That's what I'm hating on. You want to make your money, make your fucking money. You want to buy fucking 8 Teslas and fucking 200 boxes of tampons? So be it. But just be easy about it. Well, YJ Overlander, it's not about believing him. It's about he's getting people sick. Again, man, are there fucking two Canadian dicks in your ears, or am I fucking talking to a fucking wall over here? He is taking the information and he's exaggerating on it and making it bad. That's what he's doing, right? That's what the fuck he's doing. And yet, somehow you're still defending him. Now, I don't know why you're defending the dude so much. Is he your best fucking friend? You know? I don't know. But whatever, man. That's my issue. And there are people on here who want to make money. There are people on here who will do it for entertainment purposes. That's fine. But when people are starting to email me about what he's saying, that's a fucking problem. Cat lady, a lot of dicks flying around in here. NorCal, yes, I know. I got that. CP teaches you how to grift, I guess. Giggles Rice Rononi said, I mainly listen to Prepper Nurse 1. Yeah, like I said, guys, somebody is letting a nuke go somewhere in this planet. I think that we're going to see it in the Ukraine first. I think so. As far as here, I don't know. Being that we are 90 seconds away from doomsday, who the fuck knows, man? That's the closest we've ever been. Yeah, because tensions are running high. Because every time Russia makes a threat, the fucking nerds at the lab that have the clock are like, oh my God, did you hear what Putin said? We got to move the needle again. Like, listen, when it happens, it happens. And then we will fucking address it accordingly. What are any current issues that you have concerns? Raven Rich. My one of my concerns is the finances, financial. Sorry. It's the finances here in the United States. Being that according to Alaskan Prepper, we're broke. According to other politicians, we're in fucking a shit way. I'm worried about that more than I am a nuclear attack. A nuclear attack, guys, it has to. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot that goes into even thinking about it. So the fact that it's being thrown around so haphazardly, I don't think um, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be an issue. And Hudson Valley Prepping, no, I have never seen him do a giveaway. My Fly family says Shot Show was crazy. Still can't feel my legs. My Fly family, you were there? I didn't. Okay, YJ Overlander. Again, I'm not dictating what people should say. I'm dictating the fact that he's getting people sick. Again, is the dick in both ears and now your mouth? Can you please pull something out? Either pull it out of your ears or pull it out of your mouth. Stop. Because again, I'm not dictating what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's getting people sick. He should be responsible. Let's put it like this. He has a responsibility. He is a voice on YouTube. People look up to the guy. Don't fucking know why, but they do. And as long as you have that responsibility of people looking up to you, you should be easy in what you're saying and how you're saying it. We all, YouTubers, have a responsibility. Now, yes, one responsibility like I have is making sure I get the information right, and making sure I don't fuck up, and making sure I keep hating on spam. Those are my three responsibilities here on Facebook. YouTube, sorry. But sitting there and scaring the shit out of people, and guys, them legitimately being fucking scared, that's not cool. That is not cool. You know? I like Van Diesel. Christian Prepper, I was thinking that, but that wouldn't be him. He doesn't engage. But and again, it's not hating on the guy or the fact that he's making money. Listen, I hope he becomes he reaches a million. I really do hope he hits a million. He'd be one of very few prepper channels that hit a million. But my argument hasn't moved around to fit the argument, dummy. But whatever. Whatever you say, Mr. YJ Overlander. Whatever makes you happy. I'm not moving the goalpost. because there's a lot to what he's doing and what he's saying, and it's just whatever. But listen, man, if you want to continue sucking his dick and rubbing his dick on your face, by all means, that's up to you. I just don't like it, and I'm fucking tired of the fucking scary, and I'm tired of him acting like he's got this information that no one else has. You know, like whatever. Uh, Rambetta. I didn't go to Yellowstone yet. That trip is not. That trip will be happening starting February. So we shall see. Adriana, yes, food is another concern. There's a lot of shit going on in the food industry that is not being talked about, man. Juan Santos, you're right. I shouldn't be paying attention to him. Overlander right now is probably fucking, snitching on me. You heard what that Negro said in America? No, the other Negro with the fucking muscles, the one that's bigger than you. You know, cock in his face. I don't know, man. Listen, it's up to you. Oh, YJ Overlander. All right, fair enough. That was good. That was a good comeback, actually. That was your first good comeback. YJ Overlander says he owns you. You can't stop talking about him and dicks. Holy shit, that was good. I appreciate that comeback. Like to get fisted and, but that was man, that was pretty good. Uh, Online subscriber. Yes, the fake food, the bugs, and here's the bigger problem with the food. It's them getting the arm ticket, right? So Bill Gates had talked about putting arm tickets into our meats so that I guess we can eat it. Um, yeah, Juan, I'm off his nuts, but he wants to put the arm ticket into the meat directly. And I guess this is, he says, to help animals not catch certain diseases. I guess, but to what degree are they, or to what they're going to put these vaccines? These arm tickets in it, right, in the meat. So they want to put it in the meat. They want to put it in the pigs, cows, and chickens ahead of time. Now they said they want to put it in chickens to stop the chicken flu, right? The bird flu. They want to put it in cows in case they get another mad cow disease outbreak. I don't know when the fuck was the last one, but nonetheless, you know, that's what they're talking about. They want to put it in lamb. They want to put it in a lot of our meats. Now we watch what is going on with people and the arm ticket. So I'm thinking to myself, well, what if they put this shit in our meat and it starts dying? The animals start dying ahead of time because they arm ticket all of them, you know. Neighbor Bob, food in New York City you will miss when you leave. Five Guys. Five Guys is not specific just to New York, but that's one. Pizza, though I had a slice of pizza that wasn't too bad in an airport in Las Vegas. Um, but there are a couple of the fancy restaurants downtown, but I don't frequent them that much. Overlander said, "I think the one to worry about is porks, because porks and pigs and humans aren't too far apart of in a species barrier. So I hear, but I mean, listen, you know what? You're right, but putting it in any of our meat is a fucking issue. Um, yeah, that's a problem. If they wind up putting it in these meats, guys, that's a fucking huge problem. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I guess local farms we might, but what if they start dropping the hammers on local farms and making sure local farms um, get their meats up to date, right? What are we gonna do then? Uh, I don't know. Who knows, man? And that's the other thing too. At what point are they gonna start sliding in this fake meat without telling us? Now, I know as of right now, actually, no, as of right now, there is no law stating that they have to disclose whether the meat is fake or not. I thought that was interesting. They changed that law back in 2017 or 16, maybe earlier or later than that, or earlier than that rather. Sorry. Bro, why don't you come up with better content and pass his BS? I think Juan Santos is behind. So anyway, guy, yeah, there's a couple concerns. Again, the financial issues we're probably going to start seeing soon. Food, and the fact that food is being thrown around a lot. You have the WEF talking about that we people are the cancers of this planet, and that we need to be dealt with, or something to that those words. We also have now they're throwing coffee into the climate change mix, saying that we should stop drinking coffee or drink coffee less to save the environment. So I don't know. They're up to no good, guys. They're up to something, and I haven't put my fucking finger on it yet. Other than they're trying to kill us. I mean, that's the obvious one. But why? And what is the number of humans they want to reach that is safe for the planet? Yes, they are coming up with coffee now. Let me find my phone. Let's see if I could find the not so much article, but the all right. I'll drop it real quick. You guys aren't going to believe this shit. Uh, Santos, I'll be moving out when I move out. Is that a good enough answer? But I'm hoping in 6 months, man. I'm hoping in 6 months I'm out of here. All right, guys. So this is where they said to combat climate change, people should drink less coffee. Right. So this is the bullshit they're pushing now, guys. I don't understand it. I'm a little confused. But this is what they're peddling now. They're peddling this shit, right? They're peddling us to be sorry. There we go. To drink less coffee. Yo, they're trying everything under the sun right now. Everything to to get us to fucking. I don't know. Like seriously. Now, are they trying to get us ready for? I tell you this much, guys. If they restrict coffee, yes, Hudson Valley, you're gonna see riots. You're gonna see fucking people like, what the fuck, like there's a line that's drawn, and coffee is it. I, you know what? I guess I'm gonna watch the world burn. That's all it comes down to. I'm gonna watch the fucking world burn because I'm not fucking giving up coffee. Though I've been drinking mud coffee for the last couple of days. Um, I'm not going to be giving up coffee like that. No fucking way. Chips and Senka. Chips and Senka and Folgers cans. Yo. Uh, Lyle. Yes. Fucking New York Post are idiots. Like, coffee. Seriously. I mean, you see that with the arm ticket. They're saying now that, we're watching this thing unfold with that, right? We're watching this thing unfold with that. And then they turn around and go, well, the environment is causing more people to have strokes. What? So fucking, like, and people are believing this. People are like, well, they did a study, and they did the study down in DC, and it says, and then that's all people say. People were so wrong about everything the last 2 years. All the liberals, they were wrong about everything. They ain't got shit right. Yet, every last one of us who are conspiracy theorists, we've nailed all of it and then some. YJ Overlander says intermittent fasting, 18 hours, no food, then 3,000 calories for dinner. I'm eating 2 meals a day, and my first meal is after noon. So I'm doing, and my last meal is at 8 o'clock at night. So 8 till fucking 12. Whatever. Do the math. I suck at math. Suck at math. That's why I'm a fireman. I'm on YouTube, right? Juan Santos says, I'm too worked up. You wish I was worked. You haven't seen worked up. You people think this is worked up? You haven't seen shit yet. Jay Domino. No, I don't. I haven't. No. Do I ever set dates for people who follow your channel to meet and greet with you? No. I mean, listen, if you want to meet and greet with me or Hudson Valley Prepping or Let's Talk Prepping, Linda, if she comes down again, you can meet us at one of Mike's outdoor events. But that's, I mean, that's the only time. Yeah. Oh, thank you, the mighty Llama, for bringing that up. He says the next up. What's next? Climate change is racist. I'll do you one better. Time is racist. According to some idiot on TikTok, I saw the video on Instagram. She states that time is racist and that white people need to stop using time as an excuse to fire people or some shit like that. And in regards to losing their jobs for being late and shit like that. There was a little more to that, and I'm like, this fucking lady's killing me. Now time's racist? Fuck out of here. Juan Santos is now trying to be a troll. I love it when amateurs try to be a troll. It's awesome. Yes, I'll autograph spam cans for $25 a piece. Yeah, right. Imagine. Um, Jay Domino, you could the next time Mike mentions a outdoor event, I will mention it on here. I'll leave the info on the community board or the Angry Prepper on Facebook or Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival on Facebook. One of the three, you'll get the information on there. Um, Hopefully that helps. 19 hours of Snow White removal is racist. Didn't they? There was a Disney movie that was just considered racist. Was it Snow White? Um, I don't know. Damn it! I just remembered something. And listen, there's too much bullshit going around. Yes, YJ Overlander. He said racism is a psyops. It is, definitely is. It's bullshit. At this point in time, guys, it's bullshit. You know, and I don't understand the listen. There's clear racism out there, clear, right? If you're black and Spanish and you go to a fucking area where it's predominantly white and they treat you differently, yes, there is something to be said about that. But that is few far and fucking between these days, guys. Few far and between. And everybody wants to make everything racist. Math is racist. Peanut butter and jelly is racist. You can look this shit up. I'm not kidding. Um, Time. There was something else. There was something real. There was something that was so stupid. I said, nope. I didn't even finish watching the video. It was like one of those, 1 minute videos on Instagram. I didn't even fucking finish watching it because it was stupid. So, Tim Spaw, yes, that's the problem. Calling everybody a racist and finger pointing and everything's a racist lost its meaning. It lost its lackluster now. You can't be like, like I'm a racist. How bad is that when you're calling a black guy racist? When they're like, you can't. I like when they said you're racist. I go, I'm black. You can still be racist against your own. I'm like, okay, all right, I can be. Then it's not racism. It's actually there's another term for it. But whatever. Everything's racist and everything's gay. Either you're racist or you're homophobic. Those are the two things that they drive the nail home. You can't be in the middle anymore. You have your own mindset, you're fucking racist. You don't you have another mindset, you're homophobic. I'm not a racist. I don't like anybody. Yeah, listen, man. There's something to be said about not liking a certain group of people that don't make you racist. You know, I mean, like it's like a bunch of fucking meth heads that happen to be white. I don't want anything to do with that shit. Does that mean I'm fucking a racist, or I just don't like snaggletooth, missing teeth motherfuckers talking to me? You know. And listen, if they're asking for help, I'm helping them. But if they're striking up a conversation, I don't want to fucking have that conversation with them. I really don't. You know, there's something to be said about fucking snobby black folks. I want nothing to do with them. High sedity black people. Not that I'm a racist. I just want nothing to do with those folks. They look down on everybody else who's not at their level, right? And you got sedity white folks that are the same way. So, whatever. Yes, Steve. It's all about divide and conquer. That's what it comes down to. Divide and conquer. She goes, my neighbor is a bitch with a capital B. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's prejudice. Thank you, Miss Z. Right, then I'm prejudiced, but I'm not a racist. Racist against meth heads. Who really wants to talk to meth head? Because when you talk to meth head guys and they're missing teeth, what are you staring at when you're talking to them? You're and not even you're not even staring. You're looking at their mouth, going, "How the fuck does that dude eat? What has he got? 3 teeth in there? What the fuck's going on in his head?" You know? And every time you talk to a meth head, they always have to laugh so loud that their mouth gapes wide open and you can see the entire dental or bad dentistry in their mouth. It's like, why is that? Why the fuck would people with bad teeth always gotta fucking laugh and like, ha, and they open their mouth really wide? You're like, you can count the fillings or you can count the 3 teeth in his head. Like, what is that? I don't understand that shit. And they always want to talk to you. They always want to hold the fucking worst conversations too. Hey man, what do you think about Avatar? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah man, Avatar 2. Wasn't that a cool movie? I didn't fucking see it. I didn't see it either, but I just thought it would be a cool conversation. You're like, you fucked, get away from me. You know, like it's just the worst, man. I always had the worst when it comes to drug addicts. You know, and I try not to brush people off, but they're just days, man. I don't even want to fucking deal with it. I really don't. You know, and then sometimes you feel bad for them. Sometimes you look at heroin addicts, meth addicts, whatever. You just feel bad for them, and it's always it's always one that's high, or not high, but you could see they're sad and they all the wrong decisions they made is written all over their face. You always feel bad for one or two of them, but you know, not like the whole gamut. Like I'm not about to give all my money to them, but I do feel bad for them. Sometimes you don't want to feel bad, you know. You want to be like, get the fuck away from me, but then you look at them again, you're like, shit. You just feel bad for them, you know. They breathe is about to kill somebody. Their breath is always about to kill somebody. That's for sure. That's without a doubt, man. Like, and every time I see a heroin addict or a meth head, I do my best to fucking like not talk to them. I see them coming down the block, man. I try to fucking morph into the wall and blend in. I try to fucking hide. I'm like, the fuck, you know, like, because I know what's coming next. I know what the fuck they're looking at. And they're looking at me and they want to have a conversation. And then they always start the conversation with this bullshit. This, guys, is annoying. Yes, sir. Thank you, Hudson Valley. This is annoying. The fucking, how much do you bench? Well, fuck, man. It's not like I walk around with the gym on my back, but, you know, I told somebody 385 to 400 pounds, you know, and I said, and I used to lift heavier. They go, oh man, I wish I could lift like that. And that starts a conversation I don't want to get into. Whatever. But anyway, with that, guys, I'm going to head over to the Angry Truth channel. I will be starting that in about a minute. So I will see some of you guys over there. And Juan Santos, follow me over there and break my ball some more because you are so funny. Ha, 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 ha. Juan Santos strikes again. All right, guys, later.